Kal Halayim Layahal Bashim Yahawashi Baharaka Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, mercy, blessing, and salutation to all the brothers that are out there teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi. So, I just typed, is World War III coming? And and there's a scare going around. So, it is. There is. One of my lights was on and I didn't even notice it. I'm surprised the battery's working. But, World War III is happening. No matter what you feel about it, especially you women in the church or any church, I feel the only time you should feel is when your body gets hurt. Like, I feel like I gotta take a shit. Or I feel like, you could go as far as saying, I feel like my heart just broke. Because you can actually feel that. Damn, man, it's freaking weather. So, just like you can feel when you have a cavity, you can't feel what you think or say, especially if you're dependent on emotion to judge a situation. What do I mean? The car broke down. It's a simple fix. Let's say you have to clean the battery portals. Make it a little better. Let it clean it from better contact. So, what is the woman going to say? I feel like that's a man's job, or I feel like someone else could do it. I feel like I could take it into someone, because the truth be told, when you have to do something that you didn't plan for, the first thing you do is feel something. Because same scenario, but put myself in. See, that light came on because of my tire. That made me feel concerned or worried about my vehicle. And I want to take care of my vehicle because I love it, right? I love my car. It's my car. This is the first brand new car I ever bought. A Hyundai Sonata. And I love it. And, I had other cars, but, there's something called a feel for it, right? So, why are you women saying what you feel? It's an internal response mechanism. Big dummies. You ever seen fucking Octagon with Chuck Norris? The motherfucker's getting whispers in his ear. Or Dune, the old Dune. It sounds like whispers like this. It's just your conscience. It's just you talking to yourself, man. That's a conversation you should be having all the time. Like, I feel concerned. What should I do? How should I take care of this? Talk to yourself like that. But if you're like, I feel like I can't do this, and then you start breaking down, that's the end of the situation. So, it's different, right? So for a man's gotta prepare. A man's gonna prepare. A woman's gonna get scared. That's the basic of it, right? I'm not wrong about it. Because I'm a victim of, feminism. Women only want me for what I could do. I'll give you an example. There was this chubby girl. She looked kind of cute. But she never let me have it. But every time she would see me, she would get all excited and say, "Can you put air in my tire?" Because her emergency light came on, the exclamation light came on in her car, telling her that she needs tire service. So naturally, I did it once, and that trained her to use me as a motherfucking air in the exclamation point associates with me, and I can fix it, or whoever, how many fucking guys she's got. You see, that's the difference. For me, the exclamation point comes on and I already know. So, why am I saying this? Why am I saying this, brothers and sisters? The exclamation light came on all our brains at certain points about World War III. So what the fuck do you gotta do? You gotta practice shit. You gotta practice how to make fire. You gotta practice shooting a slingshot. You gotta get your survival shit up, knowledge up. You gotta get off your fucking phone. You got to get into a place where you're about surviving. Surviving the game. That's how you do it. You survive. So, because the scripture says, "Woe to them that got left behind." But those are the ones that are not gonna get saved. So how? How are you gonna get saved? The exclamation point came on. You gotta address that issue. You gotta address it. So when you address that issue, you have your OBD scanner. Scan it. It gives you the codes. You fucking look up the codes on the fucking manual. Find out what it is. If you can, and then that's when you figure out if you can do it or not. But on this occasion, you have no choice. You're gonna have to do it, because if you can't do it, you're gonna die. So practice your fire making. And look at this sister, man. I have half a mind to change her fucking tire. But she's cool as fuck. And if these Edomites, yes, they're Edomites, are warning you about World War III, then it's gonna happen. But there's gonna be a big loss of people. Like, they won't be able to be saved, because the same scripture I'm thinking about, woe to them that got left behind, but also woe to them that got taken up. Man, that's been haunting me. That's been haunting me. And you have to get into a certain spirit, because all these actions are going to be influenced by dark and heavy demonic spirits. Just like, remember that video where that crowd was at a protest and there was a fucking black spirit, a demon going around encouraging them? That's what's gonna happen, but on a fucking major scale. Like just think about Venom, the movie, and all those symbiotes. Those are demons right there attaching to your body because, you know, Ephesians 6 and 12. And Ecclesiasticus 12 and 6. Let me get it. Before, if I can remember it, right? Alright, so Ecclesiasticus 12 and 6 says, "For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment." So that's got me having, you know, concerns, right? That should bring up your little light. Address those. So, you know, if you're not an Israelite, it's going to be bad for you. But if you're 2/3, it's going to be worse for you. And, you know, the only people that are going to survive are the ones that he wants to survive. But he's going to make it, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make it hard for you. Try it in the fires. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.